What's going on, y'all? Welcome to episode 2 of Cast to Podcast with Ronnie Moore. My 3 favorite fall fishing lures from basically mid to late September through Thanksgiving probably. So, my 3 baits, they would be, first one, I've got to throw a topwater. I got to keep it honest. And fall is a great time to throw topwater. And so, I would throw a buzzbait, to be honest. This is a great time of the year to throw a whopper plopper, and I love a whopper plopper, but I feel like a buzzbait works really well, putting it in shallow areas without splashing down too hard. You can really mix up sizes of it by just switching the trailer that you have on it. If you've rigged a toad up on it, if you've thrown a Z-Craw on it or a Menace grub, there's a couple different ways that you can make that profile of a buzzbait smaller. Second one, I've got to have a crankbait, and when I'm talking about a crankbait, if I had to choose, I would probably choose a wigglewort style, rock crawler style crankbait. I love a DT6, but obviously DT6 can only dive so deep. A wigglewort style bait, a rock crawler, those will get 2 or 3, if not 4 feet deeper than a DT6 can get at its max depth. So I can go and cover those 45-degree banks in that 4 to 6 foot range just by keeping my rod tip up. But then I can also go out just a little bit when I'm paralleling those banks and going down those 45-degree banks, and I can cover that 7 to 10 foot range and be able to clip those rocks. And oftentimes that's the difference. Those fish might pull up when it's really sunny in that 4 to 6 foot and feed. If there's a little bit of wind, they might push up a little shallower. But then when it's calmer or cloudier or whatnot, they love those big boulders. But this last one is for sure a fall lure, and that's a spinnerbait. I feel like a spinnerbait, whether you're going to throw a double willow leaf in those clearer water, that translucent skirt, maybe a little bit of chartreuse just to throw in there in that shallow clear water. Or when you upgrade to Colorado blades for maybe a dirtier water situation, maybe there's a